Hey guys, good evening everyone. Welcome back to my channel. This is Miss JD for another episode of our daily stock market insights. In this video, I am going to focus on just one stock. I am trying out this new format where I will just be focusing on one stock. So if this is a stock that is in your portfolio, good for you. You get to hear what you want to hear immediately. Unlike in my previous video, I have a long list of stocks that I review, and I'm sure you only want to listen to one or two of them, so I don't have to bore you for a very long video. Okay, let me know if this is a format you want, but definitely I'll be recording several videos focusing on just one stock. Okay, for now, if this is the type of video you want to watch every day, I'm inviting you to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you're updated whenever I have new videos. Okay, so let's get started. I've made some plots here. In this video, I'm going to talk about MerryMart. Okay, MerryMart is, just for the record, is also in my portfolio. This is not hyping or anything. It's just that the format is really looking attractive at the moment, and I'm going to expound on it in a short while. Okay, so if you're a mid to long-term investor, this could mean an attractive setup for you. Others might not even see value in this setup, but let me share my thoughts why. Okay, first I would have to say that I'd like to use this candlestick over here. Okay, this candlestick is what we call a bullish hammer. When this comes out at the support area, then this means a possible change in direction is about to happen soon. Okay. However, this is not a standalone candlestick that would outright give you an immediate decision. I marry it with my Bollinger Band, and now using Bollinger Band and this candlestick, the reason why I find this attractive is, number one, when this stock continuously dipped, it ended outside of the Bollinger Band. That for me is still bearish, because I know that once it triggers outside of the Bollinger Band, some more declines could happen. Therefore, this could be your indication that I have to put this now on my watch list. I will not take action as of yet because we are still outside of the Bollinger Band. But what seals the deal here is the candlestick that happened today. It wasn't about yesterday's candlestick. It's just for me to trigger that, hey, I want to put it in my watch list now. Today's candlestick is a green, solid green engulfing candlestick, and we're now inside of the Bollinger Band. We're much higher than the previous day's candlestick. And that is why we are putting it as a goal. It's a buy signal this time. Okay. Some more indicators that I use is, of course, the support and resistance. We're very near our support, and that is around 3.93. Consider this. This is the third day we're stopping at this area, and we are seeing some signs of bounce that's happening. Now, if you look further to the left, you notice here this used to be a resistance. At one point we hit this level, and so we went back to that area. So that means that area indeed is a significant level. Another hint that I want to see or consider here is the foreign buying. So that means foreign investors are already showing interest in this stock. There's already an exhaustion. Okay, so selling is already exhausted at this point, and now buyers are now taking over. And also look at this, the volume is starting to increase, especially in this area right here. It's green, and then we're much higher than the average volume of this stock. Notice this, see that? We're much higher than the average. So that means indeed there will be a big possibility that we could be moving higher and higher in the coming days. But one disclaimer, guys, we don't move on a straight line. Okay, previous resistance or previous support can now act as a resistance, and that is the reason why I have plotted a 4.65. I placed the line at the 4.65 area I'm projecting this as a possible resistance. And when I say resistance, it could just be a temporary dip, and then we create some higher lows. Maybe, who knows, we could just be stopping around 430, and then we create a higher low, and then we push the price again higher, breaking this resistance, and then we create a higher high. Now that's the beginning of an uptrend. An uptrend is composed of a higher high and a higher low. I'll give you an example. Here, this is an uptrend. Okay, this is an uptrend. Created a high, we dipped, right? And when we dipped, we were much higher than the previous low. And then we created a bounce again, we're much higher than the previous high. So that's what you call an uptrend. So this one over here, we're still on a downtrend. We're not 100% done with a downtrend, because we are still going to plot that here. Okay, and then Control C, Control V. This is your downtrend channel. Okay, but who knows? Maybe some of you are still willing to play this stock and exit right at the possible resistance area. Or maybe some of you are long-term investors who are just willing to add more volume here and then wait for the stock and reach its potential upside here. And those who are willing to stay on a much longer period of time, you can see that our peak was at 8.24. But of course, you have to prepare yourself. This will not happen overnight. So you have to be very, very patient, especially if you're a mid to long-term investor. Okay, later on I'll talk about Dito, so catch that next video. This is where I talk about weekends versus the long-term investors, and you'll find out more about it later. Okay, so that's our insight for this video. MerryMart for me is a buy. I'm giving a buy signal for MerryMart, provided you enter anywhere between 393 to 420. The nearer you are to 393, the better. And for you to appreciate the impact of this position, this is best played if you're into a mid to long-term holder. Okay, because if you're a short-term holder or a swing trader, for instance, short swing to the upside, and if you're targeting the nearest resistance, that would be around 465. You may opt to exit right away, and it will give you an approximate 10-11% gain. Not bad, right? So there you have it. I've presented today different perspectives and different ways to look at this chart, and it depends on your profile and how you want to play this game. All right, so thank you guys for watching. Catch my next video. I'm going to talk about Dito. Thank you guys, and that's it. Bye bye for now.